Hi there, I am Wild Humphrey and they call me the Fact Master because I'll tell you all those things you never knew you didn't know. I'm faster than Google, everything I tell you is from up here and that is a fact. Now I'm going to talk to you about July the 11th. Now if it's your birthday today, you were born, most likely, on the 192nd day of the year. If it was a leap year you were born, then 193 is your number. And you will be a Cancerian as your star sign, which is one of the water signs, along with Scorpio and of course Pisces. Your birthstone is the red of ruby, so it ain't too bad. And you were born in the warmest month of the year in the northern hemisphere, but the coldest in the southern. Now, few things are famous for this day. One of them, Henry VIII, that notorious king, in 1533 was excommunicated by the Roman Catholic Church because of all his activities. The Pope had had enough of Henry. And in those days, the Pope was a pretty powerful guy. What he did, Henry had upset him because he divorced Catherine of Aragon, married Anne Boleyn, against the wishes of the Pope, so it was see you later Henry. But Henry didn't care. When the Pope tells Henry he can't do something, he just goes and does it. And that's the way it was. So what did Henry do? He said, it doesn't matter, I'm going to make my own church. So he created the Church of England and put himself in charge. Of course he did. Go back a bit further to ancient Rome, well fairly ancient anyway, 100 BC, and a woman went into labour. She was giving birth to a baby, and it was a baby boy she eventually gave birth to after quite a labour. And as soon as this boy was born, they knew he was going to be a great leader. Why? Because he had a crooked nose. And if you were born with a crooked nose in ancient Rome, you were going to be a leader of many men. And what was this baby's name? Julius Caesar. Well, that just about says it all. The greatest Roman leader of them all was born. And if we come forward a bit to 1804, the world's most famous gun duel between two men took place on the 11th of July. Early in the morning, it really was pistols at dawn. These two guys got on a boat in New York, sailed across to New Jersey, set themselves up. The names were Alexander Hamilton and another guy named Aaron Burr. Hamilton fired first and he missed his target. Aaron Burr fired and killed Alexander Hamilton. Now those names might sound familiar, and with good reason. Alexander Hamilton had been the right-hand man of George Washington. He was with him at the Battle of Trenton. He was a famous politician and one of the most famous men never to be president. Aaron Burr, at the time, was the Vice President of America when he shot and killed Hamilton. A couple of years later, Aaron Burr was arrested on charges of treason. Whereas Hamilton, although he was dead, he became more famous than ever. There's a play about him today that people flock to see, and it tells a story of his life. He was actually British, Alexander Hamilton. He'd been born illegitimate in India, and he went to America and he quite liked it there. He also features on a $10 bill, and if you're going to be on there, then you're going to be pretty good. So there's a few things going on. July is one of the 7 months with 31 days, which means it has 744 hours, if you've ever wondered. I always wonder these things, but it does, it never changes. And July itself was once not the 7th, but the 5th month of the year. And it was around about 450 BC they realised that they only had 10 months in the year, so the seasons would going to overlap each other. Winter would happen in the summertime and so on and so on. So they needed to do something. What they did, they added 2 more months. And instead of putting them at the end of the year, they put them at the beginning. Oh yeah, right up until then. March the 1st had been New Year's Day. So they added January and February. And July was pushed from 5th to 7th. And September was pushed from 7th to 9th, and so on. And they celebrated this, got the seasons back in line. Thank you very much. Then in 45 BC, a year before his assassination, Julius Caesar and the Senate of Rome changed the name of the month Quintilis and called it July in his honour. Little did he know he was going to be dead a year later, but nonetheless, July is named after Julius Caesar. So he was doing pretty good. The month itself, as I said, is the warmest in the northern hemisphere. So it's not a bad month to be born. And of all the days in July, so many things happen on all of them. But July the 11th is just that little bit extra special. So if it is your birthday on 11th of July, there's a fair old bit to celebrate with and about. And that is a fact. I'm Wild Humphrey. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel, because I'll tell you all those things you never knew you didn't know, and that is a fact. Thanks for watching. Cheers.